The rematch everybody wanted in the nation. It's LSU and South Carolina. Angel Reese down low to Anissa Morrow, and the high-low working early. South Carolina's starting five. In order to get off to a good start like they did yesterday, Dawn Staley has been challenging Raven Johnson.
Raven Johnson has got to be aggressive offensively.
Chloe Kitts loses it, and this will be LSU ball. Now, Brooke told you last year, Poa out with a concussion yesterday, so we see Janae Kent in the starting lineup, a true freshman out of Illinois, starting here in this SEC championship game.
I've already seen leadership from Angel Reese helping the freshman, Janae Kent, giving her instruction. That's how you can keep a freshman calm, by continuing to communicate with her and build confidence.
Here's Kent, number 20 in the purple jersey, driving in on last year Poa, and that's a travel. They went through a film session this morning. They're ready to play for a title.
And it's hard to come down off a big moment like yesterday. I mean, that was huge. And it wasn't just anybody hitting a three, but Camila Cardoso, your 6'7" center, knocking that shot down. Everybody was so excited to see her experience success.
Her first career three. She's now 1 for 2 in her career behind the arc. Cardoso running the floor, and a pass from her best friend, Raven Johnson. Poa tips it into the hands of Bree Hall. Excuse me, Pow Pow.
And the defense was where South Carolina got off to a good start against Tennessee yesterday. It took Tennessee a whole quarter to settle in.
Bree Hall elevating in the paint. Katie Van Lith. The kick back up to Angel Reese. There it is. Hold that follow through.
You may question whether or not she's got a face-up game, but she does. You know, watch the physicality of Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. And Angel Reese is already having some verbiage, a little communication between the big girls down low.
This might be a little spicy in the paint today, Peck.
Oh, yeah.
The steal by Anissa Morrow. 1-2 step into the bucket.
Look, LSU felt like that game slipped away in Baton Rouge, and they want to establish that they are the aggressor. They were physical with Cardoso in the first half, and it affected her hugely.
Scramble on the floor for the loose ball. It's going to be LSU basketball.
You watch the battle that is going on inside. These two are going to go at it all day long. I think Angel said, I'm bringing it. Camila said, I love it.
Flau'jae Johnson weaving. Just missed. She's had a fantastic tournament for LSU.
Averaging 23 points a game in the first two and shooting 55%. Flau'jae Johnson is in Final Four form.
Bree Hall rattles out. Haley Van Lith on the move. And there's Michaela Williams in the game. Van Lith for three. The pass from the floor from Michaela Williams.
Toughness is what LSU feeds off of. Aggressive plays. A little spicy action between players. That makes LSU turn it up to another level.
It's a 7-0 run for the Tigers. Tahina Pow Pow.
Bang, bang.
The number one three-point shooter in the nation. Anissa Morrow working around Ashlyn Watkins, but Watkins got a piece of it. Raven up ahead to Pow Pow. Cardoso behind the defense, missed.
Angel Reese with Pow Pow.
Van Lith transition three. All right, Angel.
The offensive rebound ability.
Flau'jae Johnson. Pick and roll with Anissa Morrow.
And the no look. She hit her with the no look drop pass.
MiLaysia Fulwiley at the top of the key.
She's arrived. now.
LSU's got to shoot. Reese didn't realize the shot clock was winding down. And a stop for the Gamecocks.
LSU Johnson has had a phenomenal SEC tournament. She's been immediate impact.
Michaela Williams for two. Her first points in the SEC tournament. Oh, MiLaysia Fulwiley, you gotta watch where she is.
Highlight.
Columbia's finest. Meanwhile, LSU won its last 7. Tipped away by Pow Pow. Racing against Michaela Williams and the lay-in. Flau'jae Johnson turned it over. Tessa. And Tessa Johnson to the free throw line, fouled by Haley Van Lint.
Had that touches. Bree Hall, South Carolina.
A defensive stopper, a nosed player. Stolen by Fagan for 3. Last year, Poa, a concussion. She was discharged from the hospital earlier this morning. She is watching this game from the team hotel with the manager. We wish her well.
Flau'jae had a fantastic SEC tournament. 23 points. Now who's going to defend and take away perimeter shots? South Carolina has already 2. LSU 1.
Chloe Kitts. Anissa Morrow triple.
That's how you even things up. If you're giving up points from the perimeter, you're going to have to bring some points of your own.
All right, Chloe Kitts, back to back.
And you're seeing 2 of the toughest players inside battling between Anissa Morrow and Chloe Kitts.
Just 1.6 points per game last year for Kitts. She's upped that to 9.3 and playing a lot more minutes. Raven Johnson using the window.
And hit Haley Van Lint with a too small. We've got games within games going on when these 2 teams meet.
Janae Kent, the true freshman.
Okay. Kim Mulkey has been asking Janae Kent to do something.
Raven Johnson stepping into it. 2-minute scoring drought for LSU.
I think they got to get Angel Reese back down on the block.
Through the fingertips of Cardoso, but Pow Pow corrals it. Uh-oh, Tessa Johnson was by herself in the corner. That's off.
With a 3-point threat of Anissa Morrow, let Angel Reese cook down low on the block.
Flau'jae.
We got to get 6-7 back down on the block. Ooh, that could have been a foul on Cardoso.
You okay with the shots Raven Johnson's taking
I
right
am
now?
okay with those shots. Yes, but you don't need to fall in love if you're South Carolina with only shooting the 3. But different from last year. Talk about get the ball inside. Just make sure you got a balance.
They are 3rd in the nation in 3-point percentage. They will take a look at this.
Oh, I think Angel Reese may be called for the swinging of the elbow. They may upgrade that one.
If this is an intentional foul or a disqualifying foul. And they're looking for an intentional foul. It's defined as unnecessary, hard, and or excessive.
Foul has been upgraded to an intentional foul. Anybody on South Carolina can shoot the 2 free throws. Play will resume with South Carolina ball at the division line.
South Carolina will let Tahina Pow Pow shoot the free throw. She's their leading free throw shooter. And remember, they'll get possession of the ball as well.
After Flau'jae Johnson hit the three, keep an eye on these two going at it right there. Camilla kind of got a push off on Angel Reese right there, and I think when she went down on the other end, Angel Reese was trying to retaliate.
And Tessa Johnson is fouled by Aaliyah Del Rosario. Tessa gets the first. Can't wait for that one at 5 Eastern today here on ESPN.
It's going to be a fast-paced game. They get up and down.
Flau'jae Johnson hits, and she's fouled by Cardoso.
Involving Camila Cardoso. She came out with the reach to contest the shot on Flau'jae Johnson. The focus and concentration from Big Foe to finish. That's huge. Oh, it's a 2, not a 3.
Now it's a three-point play. Well, on this end, no field goals for South Carolina in the last 3 minutes.
Fulwiley is wide open on the opposite side.
Cardoso got her the ball.
Woo, what a rebound by Anissa Morrow. She said, don't get in my way when I'm going to the glass.
Give me that.
Wow.
Rosario offensive rebound. And that's the second on Camila Cardoso.
Check out Anissa Morrow go snatch that ball out of the air. Woo! She got away with swinging a little bit of an elbow. She's got to be careful.
So Cardoso checks out with 2 fouls. Sakima Walker will replace her. South Carolina's got a lot of depth in the post. LSU does not.
Del Rosario is going to be vital for LSU with Angel Reese in that foul trouble.
Del Rosario, a freshman out of the Dominican Republic. We asked her, what is it like to go against Angel Reese in practice every day? She said, Angel's good.
But she can hit that elbow jumper from the free throw line area.
It's number 20 in white, and that rattles out. The drought continues.
A lot of elbows flying around tonight.
Van Lith for 2. South Carolina's missed its last 6 until the layup from Fulwiley.
I would go to Del Rosario. I would let her check Walker.
And they do. Del Rosario will shoot free throws again.
MiLaysia Fulwiley kicks it in right at the free throw line area and explodes past Haley Van.
This is the first. Short on both. Back to the free throw line for LSU thanks to Anissa Morrow.
She ain't shying away from contact.
Brooke, remember watching her at DePaul? I mean, this is a player that was the alpha on her team. She was the go-to in her 2 seasons and an All-American.
Right, and sometimes undersized as well. I mean, I like to say a lot of matchups she goes up against, but that never enters her mind. She's got to be one of the strongest undersized post players that is in the game.
They try again. 10 seconds for the Gamecocks. Fulwiley. Money!
That's what I was looking for. Fulwiley can make it happen.
10 points for MiLaysia Fulwiley. LSU looking for the last shot of the half.
I'd give the ball to Anissa Morrow. Let her go to work.
She's on the block battling with Fagan. Van Lith pulls up. Knocks it down. Because
they want to be cutting down the nets.
Now for today's Star Stories, brought to you by Walmart. 4.7 rebounds for Angel Reese, 4 points, 2 rebounds for Camila Cardoso. They both picked up 2 fouls in that first half. South Carolina with a 4-point lead. And there's going to be a jump ball possession arrow, take us to the other end of the floor. In that halftime, when you're regrouping here, strategy-wise, looking at both of these teams, let's start with South Carolina. What's been working?
For South Carolina, the biggest thing that has been working is that they were able to be organized and distribute the basketball. They have 10 assists in that first half. So everybody's gotten involved in it. And not just the 5 starters, but the reserves have come in and made an impact as well.
Yeah, they have 14 points coming off the bench today. Again, a team that averages 33 points from their reserves a game. 5 seconds. Raven Johnson elevating, but she's short. For LSU, when have they been at their best? What's it look like?
Well, when they've moved the basketball, they were a team only had 5 assists in that first half. And when they are able to get the ball inside and attack the paint, Anissa Morrow has had a field day.
Oh, count it for Breezy.
Attack mode for South Carolina. Bree Hall not settling for jumpers, but keeping the pressure on LSU's defense.
Michaela Williams will check in for the first time here in the third quarter. This is the first game that she has played in this tournament. They were holding her out with foot pain as a precautionary thing, but she has had to play today. No last tier POA available. Suffered a concussion yesterday.
The field goal percentage is better when Michaela Williams is on the floor. LSU was 7 of 17, 41% in the first half with Williams on the floor.
You knew rebounding was going to be important. South Carolina is being out-rebounded right now by 9. They've only been out-rebounded 1 time this season, and that's the 3rd foul on Camila Cardoso. So not even 2 minutes into the third quarter, she will take a seat.
I think the foul on Cardoso is called from the push in the back. It's not just the top where the hand is, but what is the body contact underneath?
2nd in the nation in free throw attempts per game.
And a lot of times, Angel Reese is getting fouled after she gets the offensive rebound. She is relentless down low and then so quick with that second jump going back up.
Kids calling for it. Working on Morrow.
LSU was going to miss the height of Camila Cardoso, 6'7", rebounding-wise.
Flau'jae Johnson, the turnaround. Kicks up ahead to Raven. Uh-oh. Pow-pow! There is Tahina Pow-pow's family. That's her brother, Israel, sitting in the stands. He moved with her to Columbia, South Carolina. And her family been super supportive. She has brought that mentality, that love for her family, to the love for her teammates now.
She's loved it so much that she's decided to come back even next season. So we're not done watching Tina Pow-pow.
2nd foul whistled against Sanaya Fagan.
Switch. Well, Raven Johnson's already hit 3s too. You got options when you're South Carolina.
Pow-pow to Fagan. Just kind of tipped it in the basket. Largest lead for the Gamecocks today. Angel Reese attacking. Remember, Camila Cardoso out with 3 fouls. Bree Hall out, Kits offensive board. Michaela Williams just whistled for her 3rd foul. It puts Kits at the free throw line.
With the lack of depth,
only played 7 players today. They're trying to limit Michaela Williams' minutes, and then last year Poa unavailable with a concussion. South Carolina 9 for 9 from the free throw line.
That's huge. An improvement for South Carolina, because that's been probably the Achilles heel at times.
Angel Reese did not quit on the play. Fagan asking for it down low, 5 seconds. Really tough shot. Raven Johnson got it back. And Anissa Morrow commits the foul. South Carolina is 3rd in the nation in rebounds per game. Now LSU is 4th.
South Carolina, the best defensive rebounding team in the country. LSU, the best offensive rebounding team. And LSU with the big lineup. Angel Reese is playing the 3.
Del Rosario! You see that by the bench. They want her to be a Mack truck, not a Kia.
Aaliyah Del Rosario came through like a Mack truck. That's kind of the sign you give when you pass a Mack truck. You want them to blow the horn.
Yeah. Tahina Paopao. And Reese with the offensive board. That gives her double-figure rebounds. She's got 7 points, 10 rebounds. Already 22 double-doubles on the season for Reese. Incredible. All the emotions. How all these women battled through adversity to get to this day. Championship Sunday here in our SEC tournament champion. South Carolina looking for its 8th SEC tournament title. LSU has not won this tournament since 2003. MiLaysia Fulwiley trying to get herself a steal, but she's going to be whistled for the foul instead.
They continue to attack. They can get themselves really narrow this lead from South Carolina by getting to the free throw line.
And remember, they don't have Camila Cardoso on the floor right now talking about South Carolina, so that 6'7" presence not there. Not that South Carolina doesn't have great post depth.
But LSU has gone with the big lineup. Anissa Morrow and Angel Reese, interchangeable, can play inside and out.
Fulwiley crushed the 3! 15 points from MiLaysia. And Del Rosario with the response. You know, John Staley was telling a story last night. MiLaysia Fulwiley, she said she was undisciplined on Friday. She challenged MiLaysia to go back. She said, okay, coach, I'll watch the film. Came to coach, said, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I know what I did wrong. She was ready yesterday with 13 points. She's ready today with 15.
Talk about making a correction, not just with her handles, but her shots on point as well. You've got to put the quickness of Flau'jae Johnson on Tahina Paopao. And what Dawn does is help her to use that in a way that she can be most effective.
Watkins drops into first. Stanford looking for its 16th Pac-12 tournament title. Juju Watkins, what more can you say? I think the 4th most points by a D1 freshman all time. Uh-oh, Fulwiley. Watch out for a highlight. And hit the too small.
Again.
20 points for MiLaysia. Her season high is 21.
Angel Reese has got to get the basketball.
A 9-2 run. Van Lith with the high arch. Flau'jae has really upped her defense this year. Watkins misses. And it's going to be LSU ball.
MiLaysia Fulwiley switches it from the left to the right. Coming at Haley Van Lith. What a show. She deserves a little break today. The talent that Dawn Staley has brought into Columbia, South Carolina has been phenomenal.
Camila Cardoso has the option to return too.
They're the only undefeated team, men or women, in the country, South Carolina.
Powpow's blocked by Flau'jae. Working in transition. Six-point game.
That's where you got to go.
No foul call. This will be out of bounds off of South Carolina.
South Carolina has played 10 players, 8 of them in double-figure minutes.
LSU has just gone 7 deep. They don't have a lot of depth. Flau'jae saved that one.
Now LSU could go quick, go 2 for 1.
Angel was under the basket waiting for the offensive rebound. She won't get a look. Flau'jae with the steal. Morrow takes it away. And Issa Morrow and Angel Reese battling for the same rebound. Raven with the flex.
But she went a little bit too soon.
Will decide who our SEC champion.
You try to think about, okay, what do you stop? You got to try to slow her down. Forget about that. Woo! Watkins got that block. She got up.
Camila Cardoso back in the game. She's got 3 fouls for South Carolina. Just a 6-point ball game here in the fourth quarter. We will decide an SEC tournament champion. There's a foul before that on Angel Reese. Her third. Hannah Hidalgo had 22 points today in the ACC championship game. MiLaysia Fulwiley's got 20. We haven't even seen Juju Watkins yet.
But the bar has been set high today already.
Too many second chances. Cardoso. In for Angel Reese. Watkins almost lost it. Powpow got it back. 8 seconds.
The positioning by Cardoso.
They are best friends. There's nothing Raven loves more than throwing the ball inside to Camila.
2 point guards on the floor at the same time is a great treat for South Carolina to have.
And Tahina Powpow and Raven Johnson. Ashlyn Watkins made that look smooth.
Dawn Staley said Ashlyn Watkins has found her superpower. As a freshman last year, it was rebound and defense. This season, you can add offense to that.
Flau'jae Johnson, a pretty finish.
Cardoso has been in the lane a long time.
Tahina Powpow just takes it in. Van Lith over the top. 9 points for Haley Van Lith.
Cardoso and Angel Reese continue to battle. Cardoso, though, has got to watch the lane.
Got her own rebound, but the second look won't fall either. Here comes Anita Morrow.
Give it to Reese. Let her go to work.
"15 seconds. Seven. Van Lith for two. And they've gone 10 deep. 29 bench points for South Carolina compared to just 8 for LSU. Flau'jae Johnson got it away from Raven. Into the hands of Fulwiley. She already has 20. And Van Lith stepped out of bounds. She tried not to. That first meeting back on January 25th did not disappoint. South Carolina won by 6. Van Lith coast to coast, missed it.
And the South Carolina that trailed in that game and had to pull off the comeback. Can LSU return the favor?
Michaela Williams with the baseball pass up ahead to Angel Reese. Flau'jae Johnson. Defense is getting turned up right now for LSU.
And they are leaving it all on the line.
Last year, Poa was taken off on a stretcher yesterday in LSU's semifinal game. Released from the hospital this morning with a concussion. She is watching from the hotel. And her team down by a point.
The semifinals set the table. They were the appetizer. This is the main course.
And dessert. Raven Johnson, pull up, bank shot, ends the 9-0 run. Angel Reese for 3. She's only 1 for 8 on the season.
They're playing these last 3 minutes without Pow on the floor.
Bree Hall to catch and shoot. Offensive board for Watkins. Bree Hall just took it.
And told Flau'jae Johnson about it on the way down the floor.
Show and tell. Morrow double teamed. And Cardoso hits it away, so it will be LSU basketball.
I think her contact came out, and she put it back in. Now, South Carolina's got to play to win, but they have got to be intentional in executing offensively.
Shahida Pow is waiting to check in at the table. Bree Hall gives herself some space. She was so important at the end of the first meeting with LSU. 6-0 run Gamecocks. Fulwiley. And that could be an intentional foul.
Oh, we don't want this.
Lip, let's see what just happened again. Flau'jae Johnson holds on to MiLaysia Fulwiley. And then Flau'jae pushes Watkins. That's when Cardoso comes up and pushes Flau'jae down. Somebody jumped over the scorer's table from the stands. So the officials are at the monitor looking at this again.
Hey guys, I'm actually over here with Flau'jae Johnson's mom, and that is her son who jumped over the scorer's table. He was taken away in handcuffs right now, and her mom is asking to find out the report about him. She's having a conversation with Flau'jae right now, asking her to calm down.
The goal is to keep them over there, keep them safe and away, and keep anything from escalating. As watching the LSU bench. Here's the start of this.
I think Kamilla Cardoso should be ejected.
Okay, we have an intentional foul on LSU number 4, which stopped the play. We have a DQ fighting penalty on number 10 for South Carolina. We have players from both benches coming onto the court but not participating. All those players will be ejected. So we will finish the game with 5-on-5. Play will resume with the intentional foul to anybody on South Carolina shooting the ball. Then we will go to the DQ for LSU. Anybody shooting those 2 free throws, and the ball will be put in play at the division line for LSU.
So these are the 2 free throws for the fighting penalty against Kamilla Cardoso. All right. 2 minutes to decide a champion. These are the lineups you're going to see for the rest of the game. Bree Hall off the mark.
And LSU's got to go quick.
Van Lith up ahead to a waiting Michaela Williams. She blows by the defense. And a jump ball.
So LSU defensively, just discipline. They want to try to get a stop. On a missed shot, they got to rebound like their life depends on it.
That one knocked away by Anise. Still 2 fouls to give for LSU.
Both teams have 2 fouls to give.
We need to correct something. Only the players involved with the fight will not be able to play in the first round of the NCAA tournament. The rest will be able to play. So that would mean Kamilla Cardoso for South Carolina not able to. Anybody that came off the bench. So that would only be Kamilla Cardoso for South Carolina that cannot play.
They've got to box out, and they've got to rebound.
Michaela Williams to inbound for LSU. 35.7 on the clock, straight to Angel Reese. They get Van Lith open.
Now they got a foul right away.
15.1. The inbound to Fulwiley. And Flau'jae Johnson will foul her. Fulwiley at the free throw line, who has been South Carolina's leading scorer today. 22 points, a new career high for her. Make it 23.
LSU still has 1 timeout. Kim Mulkey wants it to advance the ball.
And now it's 13.2 on the clock. LSU needs to score quickly.
They've got 4 players that are a threat from the 3-point line.
They go to Reese. And that's a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Tigers.
South Carolina's got to cover the 3-point line.
Reese up and in. LSU does not have any timeouts.
So they've got a foul.
And they don't. Carolina has been fantastic at the SEC tournament.